Marvel may have just revealed Spider-Man's future after Brand New Day, and it looks completely different from what fans expected because according to new reports and comments from Tom Holland himself, Peter Parker might not stay the MCU's main Spider-Man forever. Instead, Marvel could already be preparing Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen to become the next generation of heroes. And if that's the plan, Brand New Day may only be the beginning. First, a quick update. According to insider Daniel RPK, the second Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer is reportedly expected to arrive on June 17th. That's exciting on its own. But while fans are focused on the next trailer, Tom Holland may have quietly revealed something much bigger, the future. Recently, Tom Holland spoke about what comes next for Spider-Man, and one comment immediately got fans talking, because instead of discussing another trilogy, Tom started talking about the next generation Miles Morales Spider-Gwen and helping set up whoever comes after him. In fact, Tom compared it to what Robert Downey Jr. did for him, the idea of Peter Parker eventually guiding younger heroes the same way Tony Stark once guided Peter. Now that might not sound huge at first, but when you really think about it, it's actually a massive shift for this version of Spider-Man, because for nearly a decade, Peter Parker has been the student, the kid learning from somebody else. First Tony Stark, then Doctor Strange, always growing, always trying to prove himself. But now, for the first time, Tom Holland is openly talking about Peter becoming the mentor, and that feels exactly like where this story should go. But Tom isn't the only person talking about Spider-Man's future. Recently, insider Alex Perez was asked about where Marvel could take Spider-Man after Brand New Day, and his answer immediately got fans' attention. A Spider-Man project with the Defenders feels like the most plausible direction right now. As exciting as Spider-Man teaming up against Kingpin sounds, seeing Spider-Man go toe-to-toe with Daredevil would be incredibly satisfying if Marvel goes through with it. Now, obviously, nothing is confirmed, but the bigger takeaway isn't Daredevil or Kingpin. It's the fact that Marvel appears to have plans that extend far beyond a single movie, because while everyone is focused on Brand New Day, the people discussing Spider-Man's future seem to be looking years ahead, and this is where things become really interesting. Think about where Peter's story is right now, after No Way Home. He lost everything, and for the first time in his life, Peter is completely alone. Brand New Day appears to be rebuilding Peter Parker from the ground up, and according to everything Tom Holland is saying, that destination might be Peter becoming the veteran hero, the experienced Spider-Man, the person younger heroes look up to, the same way he once looked up to Tony Stark. Now imagine this for a second. Spider-Man Brand New Day focuses on Peter rebuilding his life. Then future films slowly introduce Miles Morales, maybe Spider-Gwen, maybe even other Spider characters. And instead of replacing Peter Parker, Marvel allows him to evolve, because that's the key difference. This isn't about getting rid of Peter, it's about growing Peter, turning him into the mentor figure, the leader, the veteran. The bigger takeaway is that this might be the smartest long-term plan Marvel could make, because Tom Holland doesn't have to disappear. He doesn't need to retire. He doesn't need a dramatic goodbye. He simply becomes something bigger. At this point, Miles Morales feels inevitable. Fans have been asking for him for years. Marvel has teased him before. And after Secret Wars, the MCU is expected to look very different. A perfect opportunity to introduce the next generation. And if Peter is still around when Miles arrives, that creates something we've never really seen in live-action Spider-Man before. An experienced Peter Parker training a younger Spider-Man, which is exactly what Tom Holland seems interested in exploring. And that's a story with huge potential, because Peter would finally understand everything Tony Stark went through trying to mentor him. And this may be the biggest clue of all, because many reports suggest Secret Wars could effectively reshape the MCU, new heroes, new teams, new stories. And if Marvel is already thinking about Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and the next era of Spider-Man, then Brand New Day may be doing more than telling Peter's next chapter. It may be quietly setting up the future of the entire Spider-Man franchise. So while everyone is waiting for the next Brand New Day trailer, the bigger story might be what happens after it. Because Tom Holland isn't just talking about another Spider Man movie, he's talking about legacy and a future where Peter Parker finally becomes the mentor instead of the student. And if Marvel is truly building toward Miles Morales, Spider Gwen, and a mentor version of Peter Parker, then Brand New Day isn't the destination, it's just the beginning.